Oh my God! Tron Earth was a big piece of trash. Oh my God. You know, they had some pretty good trailers. Damn! So, this movie revolves around a character named Ares, played by Jared Leto, or Ares, however you want to pronounce it. And he is a program made by a big business tech guy. And this tech guy has figured out a way to make his programs real, bring them right into the real world. And the problem is he can only make it happen for a certain amount of time. And then they fizzle away. Then he has to respawn them. He can't make it permanent. Well, guess what? Someone else, excuse me, in another part of the world has figured it out. They know how to do it, but he don't. So there's where we have this story. He wants that tech. He'll do anything to get it. And Ares is the way. Now, this was a pretty movie. And I thought the acting was fine. Holy, it was boring. I wanted to walk out 2 or 3 times. And I couldn't think of anything. I was like, well, I've already worked out today. I already did this. I was like, I don't even know what I'm going to do if I leave. Maybe it'll be more entertaining to just stay. So I did. I was hoping to God I was going to like this movie. And I had heard that it's not doing well on Rotten Tomatoes. I heard that the critics hate it. But, whenever we hear the critics hate it, we don't care what they think for the most part. Because a lot of times when the critics don't like a movie, the movie ends up being grand. Or the public likes it. You know what I mean? Oh my God. I just cannot. Listen, and the direction of the movie wasn't bad either. It just is how this, or I guess you could say maybe the direction was bad. The fact that it was boring, but maybe it's just a script. Maybe it was the script. I liked the shots that I saw. It did some things where I was like, that was cool how they did that. I liked the shots. I liked the special effects. The acting, like I said, was fine. It's a bunch of programs and stuff, so they're all acting robotic anyway. So, they didn't need to go out of, really dig for Oscar bait to play these roles. But, I just... Man! The movie that I think about that bored me as much as this was Snow White. And I wanted to walk out of Snow White too. This, maybe some Tron fans are going to get into this, or going to really like it. There's some throwback stuff. I can tell. I knew it when I saw it because I could just tell this is nostalgia stuff. I tried watching the first one. I did not see Tron Legacy. I've heard that's good. Everyone says see that one. But the first one's so dated, and I didn't get a chance to see it when I was a kid. We didn't have cable a lot, and so I just never got a chance to see it. But I was bored out of my skull. And the other 2 dudes that were in the theater with me, they left as soon as the credits started. I stayed because I assumed there was going to be an end credit scene, and there was. But it was a mid-credit scene, So, I'm giving this 2 out of 5 woos. Okay? The only reason why I didn't get a 1 or less is because the acting was fine. And the special effects and direction were good. It was just boring as hell. I only sat about when you're bored in a movie and something things get going and you're like, I say I did it once, and as soon as I sat up after that, nothing happened to keep me like I'm glad I sat up in my chair. Terrible, just terrible. 10 million subscribers. Woo!